Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome again to another video. But today I won't be doing a painting tutorial because it's a very special day for me. It's actually my 8th painting anniversary, meaning I've been painting for 8 years. I started painting on March 1, 2017. I cannot forget that day because after that date, I never stopped painting. Like it was just the beginning of everything that I am now. And it totally changed my life. It totally changed my perspective. Because before painting, I wasn't really, doing anything really productive, creative, and I wasn't really sharing my talent with the rest of the world. And it was just me and, singing in my house alone and sometimes shopping and buying stuff that I don't even need. So it was my life before. It was very childish and very, what do you call this? Like less meaningful, I must say. But I wasn't really, not enjoying it. I was more just the casual person, like nothing really special, nothing that I consider that was life changing or a turning point, something like that. So March 1, 2017 was a very important date for me. It just started the beginning of my art journey and also my confidence level when it comes to painting has really like soared so high, especially when I started my YouTube channel sharing my painting tutorials with other people. And when people tell me how much they learned from my tutorials, even if it's very raw, as you probably have noticed already, my videos are very raw. I don't even edit them. uh, it's raw, like from uh, the start of the video to the end of the video. It's just me without music and all that. Okay, so anyway, as I told you, it's a very special day for me, and I also want to share with you some new stuff that I bought for myself, not only in celebration of this day, but because I just needed some new stuff, As a painter who paints very frequently, I regularly buy stuff to replenish those materials that are already used up. Okay, so let's start with paintbrushes. I'm not really an artist who's really obsessed about getting new brushes because my brushes, to be honest, they've been in existence since 2017. They've been with me since 2017, and I seldom get rid of my old brushes because some of them are still very useful for specific purposes. All right. But I still got myself some new brushes because sometimes you just want some lines and definitions that they are more fine. So I've got some new brushes. These are like 25 pieces brushes, and I got all my stuff that I'll be mentioning in this video from Amazon. So it's very easy and very convenient for me to buy, compared to going to the shop itself and bringing all the stuff to my house. I find it very convenient to just buy online and just wait for those items to be delivered right in front of your house or right in front of your doorsteps, because you can still do something else with your time. You can do something more, not just buying stuff. You just wait for those to arrive, and yeah, you can make yourself busy with some other stuff. All right, so again, these are the brushes. As you can see here, there's also a palette knife that they included in my purchase. And I do have a lot of palette knives. I do have a lot of them, and I always use them when it comes to seascapes and some fur when I'm painting animals or pets. So yeah, I really love this one. I really, really, really love this one. And I'm also excited to use them. Some people just collect and collect paintbrushes and art materials, but I actually use them, and I don't have any brush that are not really clean. They're all like with stains and paints and dried stuff. And I love looking at them that way because it means that I'm actually painting. All right, so the next item that I got for myself, let's proceed to paints. All right, and I got this because I always use black, oxide black. So I got myself like in a much larger size. This is a 473 ml lamp black acrylic paint, and black and white, as most of you already know, they are the most used colors when it comes to paintings, whether you're painting in acrylic or oil. In watercolor, I don't know, but uh, when it comes to my type of painting, I always use them. Like the amount of white and titanium black that I use when it comes to titanium black, when it comes to lamp black or oxide black, um, are I mean, is much more compared to the other colors that I'm using. Okay, so you won't be surprised if I show you the titanium white that I got for myself. It looks like a bottle of milk. All right, but it's not. It's actually a true flow heavy bodied acrylic, so it's titanium white. You can confuse this with some bottled milk, but um, I really needed some big bottle of titanium white because I always use titanium white. And yeah, I think titanium white is just an indispensable item for my painting. Okay, so I got this. This is 1/2 gallon. All right, really like a milk. And I also got myself a lemon yellow, primary yellow Liquitex Basics. It's 250 ml because I ran out of yellow. That's why I just got myself this one. And also, for the first time, at least here in Chicago, I bought myself this matte varnish from Liquitex because I really just want to varnish my paintings, but I don't want them to be glossy because I feel like glossiness just removes the beauty of the painting. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like if a painting is a little bit glossy, it doesn't look like you cannot really see the texture of the brush strokes and all. It's just reflective and all, and it just destroys the beauty of it for me. Okay. And matte varnish, while it protects your painting, it does not make your painting really glossy, as if some sort of plastic is like on top of your painting. It's just me, I think. But if you have the same opinion, let me know. Okay, and I got myself some water mixable oil paintings. This is a Winsor and Newton water mixable oil because I've been wanting to paint an oil painting for my next like big painting. And I've been wanting to use oil, only that I'm a little bit, what do you call this? I'm a little bit hesitant because of the scent. No, no, not the scent. Because of the smell of the oil paint. So I just got myself some water mixable oil so that I don't have to use chemicals and all that stuff. I know that oil paints, no matter what, I mean, either it's water mixable or the usual ones, they're still gonna stink, okay? And it's gonna hurt my nose. But with water mixable oils, I think it's gonna be less, okay? And I'll be only using this maybe one or two pieces and I'm done. I don't want to use this as my general medium. I'm going to stick to acrylic. I think I'm going to stick to it forever. All right. So I'm just wanting to try this one. And not that it's my first time to try water mixable oil. I've done oil paintings in the past, and I would normally do florals. I think I've only done florals for oil, but I'm planning to do something else with my new oil paints. Okay, so this is, by the way, 10 tubes of colors, and we've got here lemon yellow, cadmium red, permanent crimson, permanent crimson, cerulean blue. Um, what is this? Ultramarine blue, phthalo green, yellow ochre, burnt umber, and titanium white. There's no black. I'm so surprised there's no black. You know, I bought this without actually checking the colors because usually when I buy colors, black and white are normally there. They cannot be dispensed with. But this time, I'm just so surprised there's no black. But anyway, I can always make my own black by just combining lots of colors, making the colors all muddy, and then I get the dark colors that I want for dimensions and depth. Okay, so what else do I have to show you? Oh, I actually got myself a like a 10 pack stretch canvases. This is a size 12 inches by 16 inches. So I've got myself 10 pieces of this one, because sometimes, while it's true, that I really paint on canvas papers when it comes to tutorials, I also want to paint on stretch canvases because the material is different, still different from canvas paper, and it's more displayable. It's like ready to be displayed after painting on them. Unlike on paper, you just have to frame them or um, place them in an album style, or uh, like mini pockets. So I really don't prefer them for displaying purposes, but for this one, I can actually do smaller paintings without having to worry about how to display them. All right, so I got this for myself. I got this for myself, and yeah, I've already used two canvases, so I only have 8 now, but they're pretty new. I actually did 2 tutorials using stretch canvases, and those were the ones that I used. Okay, next thing that I bought for myself in celebration again of my 8th year anniversary in my painting journey. Okay, so I got myself a 2 pack mixed media um, mixed media pad. So it has 60 sheets for each pad, and these are the usual ones that I use for tutorial purposes. It's very nice, actually. It's very compact, and you don't have to worry about storage when after you finish the painting. You don't have to worry too much about how to store them because it's already like you know it comes in spring type of notebook, so you don't have to worry too much about how to store them. So this is still what I prefer when it comes to tutorial purposes, because it's space saving. Again, it's compact, and um, it's very quick to finish a painting this size. Okay, so I got myself 2 of this because it's a 2 pack thing. Let me just show you the other one, just to prove to you that I got myself some two pads for this one. All right. So I think that would be it. It's not a lot, but I really enjoyed, when you buy online, you get to choose from a lot of options, and I just enjoyed um, painting them and actually mindfully thinking what I really need more than what I just want. I wanted some sort of easel, I wanted some sort of decorations, but all this stuff will be used, that's for sure. I know there are a lot, especially the canvas paper, because 60 sheets is like, if you paint every day, that would be like 2 months of work. And if you got 2 packs, then that's that's like 4 months of work. So even if they're a lot, I'll be using them for the longest time. And I just love buying art materials. Now, before painting, what I loved to buy was clothings, shoes, bags, watches, anything. Sometimes I would buy useless things that would just collect dust inside my house. Now I just buy things that I really, really use, like I really enjoy using. And I get to share them with the rest of you by actually doing the tutorials, showing you how I do my paintings. Yeah, so I think that would be, as to the stuff that I bought for myself, that would be it. But then again, I want to tell you how important this day is for me, and I actually bought myself some donuts because I want to celebrate this very special day when I started painting. That was again March 1, 2017. How can I forget? It's a very, very special day. I just felt good, after finishing the painting that I did. I was like, wow, I can actually do this. I can actually paint. And then the next day, I just couldn't last a day without painting after office. Like I would paint every day. I was like crazy. I would just buy canvas after canvas, and I really didn't mind collecting them because for me that was something, that I never tried before, only in 2017. And people started to appreciate my work, and I felt like time was passing by so quickly just by painting. And I didn't have to worry too much about other people. And I really didn't have to concern myself about the lives of other people. Like I was just focused on finishing paintings one after another. And I also got more friends, even if they're only like friends on Facebook because of the online connection, especially at, when I was in Seoul, because, COVID started in 2020. I was still in Korea at that time. So it was an opportunity for me to actually connect to the rest of the world by just painting without actually going out. Because, at that time, again, COVID times, some of us or most of us were prevented from going out, or we were just trying to avoid, getting sick. So I used that time to start my YouTube channel and start, doing my tutorials. At first, I was really hesitant in starting that because for me, I was just painting. I was just enjoying it. Why is it that people are telling me to show me how I do my paintings? And some people didn't even believe that I was painting my own paintings. That's why, okay, let's just start this. And then I started to enjoy it. And I started to become more confident in talking. I became more uh, like I can simultaneously do the talking and the actual painting. Before it was kind of hard for me to talk and paint because when I paint, my mind just focused on the thing that I'm doing. And when you talk, you kind of also think about the explanation, the instructions, and the colors. But now I got used to it, and I'm just so thankful that some people actually convinced me to do the YouTube channel. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but they are not few either. Meaning that I know that these people are actually following me and actually painting along with me. Because when they give me feedback about how their painting went, um, it makes me feel good because I feel like I'm doing something for other people, even if, distance wise, we're not really like that close. And also connection wise, we're not even related, but I get to connect to a lot of people just by, painting. And I just love that fact. And I have something to do with my life, not just waiting around for people to make plans for me. I've got paintings to paint. Well, I work out, as most of you already know, I work out a lot. So I don't have to worry about whether I'll get bored because I know that I have something to do. And that helps me like value my own time and also make other people realize how to value my time because they know that I have something else going on in my life and that I'm not just here waiting around, for them to make plans for me. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's not that long, but again, I always do this every year and expect you to do this for the next years every time March 1 happens. And I'm just so excited to eat my donuts now. I already had one to celebrate it, and also my oil paints. I'm just so excited to start my new piece using oil. I'm so excited, but I'm also terrified by the smell. I'm just gonna open the windows. I know it's still quite cold here in Chicago, but I'm just gonna try to open the windows so that I don't get to inhale all the stuff that this is going to give me. I hope it doesn't smell so bad. Otherwise, I'm going to place it inside an area that is very far from me after I finish the painting. Because while the paint is drying, you can still smell the smell. You can still smell it. I've tried it. I've tried this brand before. I've tried water mixable oil before. And it lasted for about a week. I could still smell the smell. But I really don't mind that because, there's always a solution for everything. I have windows, I'm just going to open that one. And also, I have like my room is quite far, so I can, stay away from that area and just let the paint dry. And once it's dry, then the smell is gone. Okay. So I keep talking now. And again, I just want to eat my donuts and I just want to, soak it all up. Soak it all up. My anniversary thing, it's been 8 years. I can't believe it. Like, what? It's been 8 years of painting. And I'm just so thankful that this happened to me. I'm so thankful that I learned how to paint. And I'm just so thankful that I did not let go. Because some people, they would paint and then there would be a huge gap. That in between period, letting go of your hobby. I don't call it painting hobby, by the way. I don't call it hobby. It's my passion. Because when you call it a hobby, for me, okay, personally, this is my opinion. When you call something a hobby, it means that it's a pastime thing. It's just you're just waiting for the day to pass by to just get over something. But me, I feel like it's more of an obligation. It's a self-imposed obligation on my part that I actually enjoy. It's not an obligation that I'm forcing myself to do. It's more of an obligation to stick to something that I know deep inside I really like. Look, sometimes I do feel lazy to paint, but once I start painting, okay, it just goes away. The laziness just goes away, and the satisfaction that I feel every time I finish a painting, it's always there. And it teaches me also, some sort of discipline. Aside from working out, painting also teaches me how to be disciplined when it comes to time because I plan, planning when it comes to tutorials, and also I also control because I don't want to damage my health simply because I just want to paint every day. Because sitting for 5 hours, especially when I'm doing a big painting, sitting for 5 hours is not really good for the body. So painting has taught me how to control, to pace, and also to like time management, to time manage my own schedule. So it's not just about painting, learning skills. It's also about making your day really, really what do you call this, productive, and also not that stressful because you learn to manage everything. Yeah, it has taught me a lot, and it has also uh, brought me new inspiration, like new people to admire, especially people in the past, the masters. Without painting, I would not have known them. To be honest, even if I knew about Van Gogh, I really wasn't into him at the time. Before painting, museums were like the most boring places for me. In all honesty, every time I go to museums, like, why am I even here? Why am I even looking at the paintings of other people? I couldn't just appreciate that. And then painting happened to me and everything changed. Like, I would love to go in a museum, inside a museum, tour myself around, even if it's just me. I really don't prefer to have someone with me when I go inside the museum because I tend to appreciate a painting um, like very intensely and very passionately. So if I have someone with me, I'm just gonna go rushing, and I have someone to think about. I know if and I don't know if it's just me, but I'm just obsessed. And when I plan to go to museums or exhibitions, I really plan it, and I normally don't invite someone to join me because, again, I want to enjoy it. So that's what happened to me when painting happened to me. It just changed me. It made me more comfortable with myself, just alone. And it taught me how to enjoy my own company, in all honesty. And I think that's the most important thing that I learned from painting. So, yeah, again, congratulations to me for actually um living 8 years of my life painting or into painting or talking about painting or enjoying painting or sharing with the world painting related stuff. So thank you guys also for being with me, especially to those people who have been with me, even if I haven't really started my YouTube channel. And I'm so thankful that painting happened to me. I came to know you. I was able to share my skills with you. And I've also received some appreciation that I really, really like and I will treasure forever. Because before, again, I wasn't really concerned about what I can do, what I can share with the rest of the world. Now I'm okay. Like I'm okay with myself and I know what I can share with you and I know what I can learn from other people too. So thank you guys and have a great day and see you in my next one. Most likely it will be a painting tutorial. And once I'm done with my oil painting, I'm going to show it to you as always. So see you in my next one, guys, and have a great day. Bye.